Hello everybody. I gotta figure out what's going on with the lighting. But first I wanted to show you the results of the bottle bottom pour that I did yesterday, which of course you can see. Let me try to get a little bit more of it in the camera. You can see that it ran off. So I have now learned a lesson of do not use the thin pieces of wood unless they're absolutely level. Because I know that my tray was level, and I know that when it's in the rack it was level, but I did want to show you this. Most of the stuff came off of here. I got to sit down with a knife and get some more off. But as you can see, all I got to do is I got to trim this off from the edge, and I can use it, but it's not the flour that I wanted anyway. So today I am going to do another one on a piece that I know is very level, and I'm going to do this one in some blues with a little bit of red and some silver. Okay, let me get my cups out. I've already mixed up my resin because I'm sure that everybody who's watching knows how to mix their resin. I use Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. Okay, let me get these in because I know that they have to, I don't know where that little thing came from on there. I know that it has to sit with these inside to be level. And let me check it real quick. And come on. That's level. It might be my table that needs to be. I might have like a little piece of something underneath one of my caps. Anyway, so today I'm going to do a blue base tint, which, excuse the label, which is from Stone Coat Countertops. And I'm going to use the blue diamond from Just Resin. I'm going to use the aluminum from Just Resin. And I'm going to use, and you can't hardly read it, but I'm going to use the ruby red from Resin. And I got a mica powder that I'm going to put in some just to see what it does. And I got these mica powders, and I'm going to do some mica flakes too. I'm just going to sprinkle it on. I got these in little sets at I think it was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's in the scrapbooking section. And after I get my base tint on there, I do not remember what was in this bottle, but I found a bottle that has 7 bumps. So I'm going to try the one with the 7 bumps. Okay, blue base tint, blue diamond, aluminum, and I made up 6 ounces, which is probably more than enough for this, but oh, I need one. I need one for the, oh, I don't have enough room for my cups on here. I need one for the blue mica powder, because the mica flakes. And I've mixed my resin, as you can see. This is for my base tint. This is for one of the colors. This is for another color. I don't need a whole lot of each color. This is for the 3rd color. And this is for the 4th color. Okay, there we go. Now I got all those in there. Ah! Then there went my, never fails. I love using those silicone spatulas to mix because they got a big handle. Okay, and I'm using my wooden stir sticks for the simple fact I'm trying to use them up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I've got quite a few. I got a box of 1,000 I haven't even started on yet. Okay. The blue base tint, you don't want to put too much in there. Because if you put too much, it won't sell. So I'm hoping that this sells. This is not the container they come in. Somebody had told me to transfer it to a squeeze bottle and I would be better off with it in there because it likes to harden up and get a skin, and then it makes the lid hard to get off of the original container. So I just put them in the squeeze bottles like everybody else did. Okay. There is some blue diamond. I don't want a whole lot in there either because there's not a whole lot of resin in there. Okay. And the aluminum by Just Resin. I absolutely love this aluminum. I'm more of a silver person than I am a gold. I think I put aluminum in the flour yesterday too. Okay. That's probably way too much for that, but it sparkles. It really does. Not as much as glitter. Okay. Ah, there we go. And you always want to mix up your tints when they've been sitting for a little bit, because you want to make sure that they're all mixed up good. Okay, there's that. I'm going to put the light blue mic. Well, it's a medium blue, but it's lighter. Hopefully it's lighter than the, okay, there we go. Okay, I probably should have opened up the other end. Aha, I think I see what's wrong. Looks like I got a paper in there. I just got these, so I haven't, yep, I got a paper in there. So, very carefully put that down so it doesn't spill. Oh, there we go, paper came out. Okay, now got my lid back on. Don't want to do a lot on this too. Okay, there we go. Now, whoops, get the mica powder off of there. Okay. Let me mix this up first. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this color. And you want to scrape the sides of where you might have any of the pigment. And you want to make sure you scrape the bottom too to get all the pigment mixed into the resin, because you might get like a little clump at the bottom. Okay, there's the blue mica powder. And here is the ruby red by Resin. I may not have put enough in there. I don't know yet. Need to get what's on the stick off of it. Looks a little transparent, but that's okay because okay, come on. Off, 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 off. There we go. Hopefully that gets it all in there. Yeah, it's a little transparent, but that's okay. Okay, and here is the aluminum by Just Resin. You want to make sure that you scrape your stick to get the excess color off of your stick. And then what I do is I scrape where I just scrape that off of the lip of the cup to get it down in there. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, and the last color is the Blue Diamond by Just Resin. I have a link that I got permission to put underneath my videos of the company that sells all these, because a lot of these pigments are made out of the country. They're not made in the U.S. So I get them from a company based in Dallas, Texas, and they're very good. They have lots of colors. Just click on the link below my video that says shop for the colors I use. And then I also got a link that shows all my tools that because I buy just about everything from them. Okay, first I need to put some of this down. And hopefully I put enough in there. So I'm going to use it all. I may not have mixed enough, but I got some extra resin that I can always just add to this cup and add a little bit more blue. Okay, there we go. Now, first thing I'm going to do, and I recovered my switch so it's easier to turn on. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit so it's easier. It gets rid of the heat bubbles, but it also makes it a little bit more liquid so it's easier to spread around. Now I keep my setting at the highest setting because that's what I was told other people do. And it's worked so far. Okay. All I did was heat it up, and to keep from getting it on my gloves, I'm going to spread it around. Okay, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's going to take too long, so I'm just going to spread it with my fingers. But you always want to have a rag next to you or baby wipes. That way you can wipe your sticky gloves off, so you don't have to keep changing the glove, because it's cheaper to get rags or baby wipes with some 91% alcohol on there to clean off your gloves. I don't know why I'm always at a loss for words, simple words. I am 58 years old, so maybe I'm getting senile. I don't know. And I bet everybody's sitting there laughing about that, especially the ones that are older than me. I'm not saying that if you're older than me that you're senile. I mean, don't take offense by that. I'm just saying that I think I'm a little senile. Maybe I shouldn't blame it on my age. I didn't really, do anything in my life. Okay, now I need some alcohol on here. And then I can wipe my finger off. It's a little thin, but you know what? It will self-level, and it'll be covered up by other colors anyway. Okay. Let me get the heat bubbles out, or the bubbles out. I know it looks a little thin in spots. I do want to make sure I get it all the way to the edge. Ah. Okay. Guess I'll worry about my edge after I get the other colors on there. Okay, here is my bottle bottom. Looks to be right in the middle. Okay, now first, I'm going to start with the dark blue. There it is. I'm going to pour some of the dark blue on there. And it'll run off, but the next color I put on top of it will push it off too. Okay. Aluminum. Okay. Light blue. It'll make petals once the new colors I put on pushes it off. See, it's starting to come out around the edge. Because I'm hoping that with this one being level, or more level than the other one, that my flower stays as a flower. You never know with resin what it's going to do. Okay. Dark blue. And I'm trying to pour it right in the middle like you do flower bottle bottom pour when you're doing it with acrylic pours. Because resin is self-leveling. Let me put some red right there. I don't really have a plan on which way the colors are going to go on. I'm just adding them as I think of it. I mean, I don't really have a plan. Okay, dark blue. There we go, using up the last of it. I probably got way too much resin on here, but we'll see when I start tilting it. Okay, that's the blue, what was it called? Oh, jeez, what did I do with it? Blue Diamond, that's what it was. That was the Blue Diamond by Just Resin. This is the blue mica flakes, or mica powders, I should say, that I got from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember which because I go to both stores a lot. Okay, now I'm going to do the red last, so the red's in the middle. I have enough silver. I might do... Now this one's turning out like the other one did. I'm just hoping now it stays. Okay, there's the last of the red. And I'm going to do the last of the silver right here in the center. I'm going to use a toothpick to drag some of it towards the middle once I take this off. Now see, that's a very, very pretty flower there. I like that. Now if it would just stay. This one's already getting over here towards the edge. Okay. I've seen other people do this. I don't want any drips in the middle, so once I lift this up, the suction on here is terrible. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there to dry. I got a couple of little drips, but now you can see that it's coming towards the middle. Because resin is self-leveling, so what it's doing is it's finding the lowest point in the middle. Okay, first thing I want to do is I want to do some swipes with the toothpick towards the middle. I'm going to do it on each petal, which gets some of the color in the middle. Okay, and here we go. Okay, now I'm going to do a swipe on either side of that going towards out. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wiping off my toothpick after every little drag so I don't mix the colors and muddy them. And I have some clear resin left, but I don't have any colors left, so I don't know if I have enough left to do any coasters, but I'll check that when I turn off the camera. Okay, let me see here. Oh. And, okay, let me do a little bit of heat to get rid of the air bubbles, because I really don't. There was something on my heat gun that just fell into the resin. Tweezers. I have no idea what that was, and I see something else right there too. You don't belong there, so I'm going to get you out of there. Okay. I'm getting rid of all the air bubbles. I will use the toothpick to push it up. I can see just a little bit of white near the edge. Maybe I can push it over towards the edge just a little bit. There we go. I don't know if this is the proper way to do it, but it's working, so, whoa. Okay, I don't see, oops, let me turn this off, sorry. Can't hear me talk. Okay, I don't see it really needing any tilting either. I'll tilt it just a little bit to get some of it towards the corners. But once I get that back in the center, I can call it, well, I'm going to put the mica flakes on there too. I hope it stays like this. We shall see. Okay, mica flakes. Nope, don't want that side. I did take the paper out of this. I'm being very careful because I don't want big clumps of it. But I don't want to take my gloves off either because I got more resin than I'm... See, that's what I didn't want. And I want a little bit right around the edge. I want to break this up just a little bit. I'm not happy with that. And to tell you the truth, let me see if I got just a little bit of red for the center. I just want just a tiny bit of red right in the center. Yep. There we go. And I will do some swirls with the toothpick just to break it up a little bit, but I wanted some red in the middle. Okay, when I do tomorrow's video, I will show you how this turned out. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you look in the description below, you'll see a link to the people I learned all my resin stuff from, their channel, so you can go watch some of their videos too. And I also got the link down there for their shop and their Amazon page, which is where I buy most of my stuff. I'm just going to start direct depositing my whole check into their bank account because that's just about where it goes every month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment and share. Share with your friends. Let them see what I made. And then if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And when you do subscribe, tap the little gray bell for notifications to get notified of all my upcoming videos. So I want to thank everybody who watches today. Thank you so much for watching. Your support means a lot to me. And have a great day, and you'll see the results of this in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.